guys, I just want to come out here quickly and update you guys about Chioma's statement that she put out. She finally broke her silence and she was simply saying that the allegation of domestic violence is not true. I said it in the video that I made, but anyway guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. If this is your first time, you are welcome to the happy family. If you have been watching but you're still contemplating whether you should subscribe or not, what are you waiting for? Please click the subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I upload a video. I want to tell you about the statement that Chioma put out there and some certain things that I noticed, and I've also said it in my previous video, and it's about this domestic violence allegation. I said it that I don't think anything like that is true. I'm not sure if she has COVID-19, if she doesn't have COVID-19, but one thing I'm so certain of is that I don't think there is anything to say there is a domestic violence. Anyway, she came out yesterday. I'm going to read the statement to you. It's a really long one, but I will try and put it on the screen right there. She says that, I know you guys absolutely love the spread. I know you guys absolutely love to spread all sorts of rumors and stories for your entertainment, and I've known from day one what to expect from blogs and the internet, especially with myself and family being in the public space. I have never once come out to respond to any blogger or react to any rumor mongers before, as quite frankly it has never been my nature to engage in online battles or pay too much mind to social media. But I must say I have found quite disturbing the stories of domestic abuse between myself and David, and for once feel a need to speak up. Domestic violence and abuse is no joke and not something to ever take lightly. Never has there ever been an incident of abuse in my home. He has never in his life lifted a finger to touch me, and I have never so much as even pushed him. I believe with everything we peddle as human beings, whether offline or online, we should have a bit of fear of God, more so when speaking on things we know absolutely nothing of. I'm not sure where in the world such stories have started from, but I want to ensure everyone showing concern, whether fake or real, that such has never and will never happen. Further, we do not take such allegation of abuse lightly at all, and if such persists, then we will be jointly taking up action against the perpetrator of these disgusting rumors. To the beautiful young ones out there, never ever allow a man to lay his hands on you while you keep quiet. If you were ever to suffer such, ensure you speak up. With all that is going on in the world right now, we most certainly cannot sit around and condone or encourage women to condone such. Kudos to our PR team. I'm actually happy that she addressed this thing, but at the same time I want you guys to realize that if anything like that is going on and she's covering it up, like I said in that video, number one, I did not believe it. I said in my previous video, you can go and check that video, I did not believe that this thing happened, and at the same time, whatever it is going on, it will surely come to light. There is nothing hidden that doesn't come to light in the end, no matter how much you cover it up. Anyway, when she came out with this statement, I was expecting, for her to mention about the baby mama or the breakup or she left the house. I believe that rumor put a bit of strain on both of them. I don't know whether it's Davido that decided to just let go or Chioma, but I believe Chioma will be very angry with Davido, especially being the one putting her at the forefront, letting people know that if I no marry you, make water carry me, they go far away. Like I've been seeing a lot of people saying that. Is water not going to carry Davido away like this? And same thing like I said in that video, I know Davido cares about Chioma, but it's just the problem of his eyes cannot stay in one place. He's gonna, go here and there. He's still 20. How old is he? I think he's going to turn 27 or 28 this year. He's still young, so he still have a lot to learn. In this life, you live and learn. And I believe this relationship, they will be able to come back, but I know there will be lots more of this situation of baby mama if Davido didn't wrap it up, and it might eventually. One of my earring. Okay, sorry guys. I didn't even notice that. I was just looking in the camera. So eventually he might lose this girl for good. He might, because I don't know why he cannot, you know, just stick to one person, for God's sake. But at the end of the day, even older men still do that. Well, I'm going to leave it at that, and hopefully the Chioma Davido situation is going to end in joy, in praises for both of them. And at the same time, this blog has been monitoring Davido. You know, when this thing broke, I think Davido is on 16 million and something. He reached 17 million yesterday, and afterwards Davido unfollowed about 5,000 people that he was following. But later today, Davido has followed back 5 people, including Chioma. So that is to tell you that there is nothing that is going to separate these two, no matter how many children Davido has. Davido has said something. Davido said when I think it was Chioma's birthday last year or 2018, when he presented Chioma with that assurance card, he said something. He said that Chioma is like his mom. And the thing is this, he will continue to hurt Chioma the moment he's still seeing Chioma as his mom, which means the mom was able to take everything from the dad. So that is how I can correlate it. Like, how are you comparing your mom to Chioma? So obviously Chioma is like one of these, you know, old mama with this mentality of, you know, your husband can go out there and do anything, but you cannot do it, and at the same time it's just in the nature of men to cheat. You know, typical way people think. And for him to like put Chioma in the place of his mom, obviously, which means Chioma can take it all. She might go through it, you know, be emotional, go through like emotional roller coaster, but she's still going to come back and take Davido back. 1 million times she's going to take him back. But I believe there is more to come if Davido did not wrap it up. I want to talk about Nairamarley, and you know, the show Nairamarley went to play in Abuja, and one of the executives put out a statement saying that there was a mix-up, that it wasn't supposed to be Nairamarley, was supposed to be Fashola, the ex-governor of Lagos State and minister. I'm looking at the statement and I'm like, please give us something else. This is old. How can you boldly like that? You're just lying. How does Assis Fashola relate to Raji Fashola? And they are now saying that, oh, because Nairamarley's brother is Babatunde Fashola, so which means, and another statement which says that, oh, these useless people. What I don't understand is that, as much as I'm not a fan of Nairamarley, if you've been following my channel for a long time, you will know I'm not a fan of his music. His beat is okay, but the lyrics of this song is so demeaning, so derogatory to women, and I can't co-sign that. I can't cape for him because of that. But at the same time, give this guy a break, for God's sake. He's not the one that invited himself to this program. People invited him. What about the organizers of this nonsense? Why are you not facing them? Why are they not getting the backlash? Why is it only him that is getting the backlash? It doesn't make any sense to me. If they can make it make sense. Because I don't understand. People just want to, you know, when they are getting backlash for their wrongdoing, they just look for someone else to blame. So now, it's not even Nairamarley alone that went. What about the host of that event? What about the organizer of the event? Why are they saying that Nairamarley should be the only one that should be arrested? Because I saw a video. Watch that video quickly. Then I'll come back with the rest of my commentary.
And his crew flew to Abuja, held an all-night concert at the Jabi Mall car park. Assis Fashola, now not a relation of the hard-working former governor of Lagos State, now Minister of Works and Housing, Raji Fashola. No, this Assis Fashola goes by the stage name and probably known more as Nairamarley. Again, not related to the highly revered late reggae star, Bob Marley. He is known more for the very bad things, singing to propagate Yahoo Yahoo, singing to propagate Indian hymn, and other vices. He has been on the wrong side of the law severally, charged to court by the EFCC for some of these conducts at some point. We really need to cage this boy, whose ideology is already sending the youth in the wrong direction. His followers, mostly students who identify themselves as Malians, are deviants and do everything to disobey laid-down regulations, including preaching some very weird practices of not wearing pants and bra, such nonsense, and other odd acts. How did he get a private jet to fly him and his crew from Lagos to Abuja and back to Lagos when the airspace is supposedly close to commercial flights and special flights can only take place on the express authority of the Minister of Aviation? So, who authorized Nairamarley's flight from Lagos to Abuja and back to Lagos? Or do we have followers of Nairamarley in this government? I mean, are there Malians in the Buhari government?
Can you imagine? I don't understand what brings about this video. How can they be saying Nairamarley should be arrested? They should say that the event organizer should be arrested. They organized this thing knowing that it violates the COVID-19 restriction that was out there. So why is Nairamarley they are blaming? They simply invited him, they provided the jet, he didn't pay for it by himself. So obviously they knew who is coming. They knew. They were just lying and trying to throw this guy under the bus. And I'm not with that BS, seriously. As much as I cannot stand this guy, this is total BS to me. Those people need to stand up, stand tall, and take responsibility for what they did. Apologize, for God's sake. Rather than throwing this poor guy under the bus, saying that he should be arrested, he should be this, he should be that, without mentioning the organizer. I don't get it. Why should he be arrested? What about Kim Hopra? Is she to be arrested as well, or is just Nairamarley? I'm just saying it doesn't make any sense to me. They can make it make sense. And more so, these people that invited Nairamarley, they know the kind of crowd this guy has. They know that this guy has already said that the Malians, they call themselves Malian. They don't have manners. They don't obey rules. They don't obey any law. And you invited him to come and play. So how do you expect someone that has already put it? That is one thing these people don't understand. All these influencers, they have this power to control people. But, you know, directly or indirectly, they will be able to control their crowd. And I'm going to give you a simple example. When Nairamarley was talking about Yahoo the last time when he was arrested, this guy is a singer. Another singer, Simi, was talking about, yeah, Yahoo people disgrace Nigeria. He came in, you know, just bought his empty head in and started talking about, hey, he's no Yahoo, Yahoo is okay, Yahoo is good. And eventually they arrested this guy. And what I saw when they arrested 6 Nigerians in America, there was a comment that I saw there, and this person simply said that Yahoo Boys doesn't have any fault, it's the politician. I'm like, see, this is the problem we have in Nigeria. We lack integrity, people are so greedy, and at the same time, everybody always shout victim. Someone to blame for every of their wrongdoing, which is not going to make you go forward at any rate. Anyway, guys, that's all I have to say about this. I would like us to continue the discussion in the comment section below. What do you think about Chioma coming out with a statement but not addressing the fact that him and her and Davido are actually fighting, but simply address the domestic violence? And what do you think about these people saying that they should arrest Nairamarley without talking about the people that actually organized this event? Let's continue the discussion in the comment section below, guys. And on your way out, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share if you like it. If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I upload a video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.
I'm in love.